Hello, Andrew here, or Andy. I'll go by either. I was asked to do a video, a little bit about what's going on around here. Happy to do it. I have read the emails. I looked at them, and I thanked everybody for sending me the emails. But I want to say one thing about those. Kind of reminded me of the first time CNN came out with their new format years ago. First time I ever saw that, you got two people sitting there talking to you. You got words going along the bottom of the screen. You got numbers going along the side of the screen. First time I ever saw that, I thought my head was going to explode. I didn't know where to look. Do I look at the two people that are talking? Do I read what's going on at the bottom? Do I look at these numbers? I didn't know where to focus. I felt the same way when I started going through all these emails. I didn't know what to focus on. I mean, there are people that know something about what's been going on. There's a lot of people talking about what they heard from other people about what's going on. I found it confusing, okay? With regard to the community, I love the community, kind of a live and let live guy. I know there are different ways to raise children. There's different ways to interact with people. And quite frankly, for the most part, I don't blame the children. It's not a great example, but it is an example. And where I used to live, I had a bird dog. I used to go hunting. Let me tell you what, if you want a dog to be a bird dog, you got to train the dog. You got to train the dog. And with regard to the kids here, if you don't like the word train, you've got to educate them. You've got to educate the kids because they don't know. All they know is what we've told them or what their parents have told them. They don't know where the boundaries are. And there are boundaries somewhere. Okay, now my live and let live attitude, which I do believe in, that said, there is a line in the sand when it starts crossing over into other people's territory, into other people's body, etc. Okay? So we've got to figure out exactly where that line is and make sure we have some idea of how we're all going to live together, what we're going to do with regard to this particular situation. Some of the specifics a little bit. I mean, I tell you what, those kids, they love mud more than my dog did. Those kids are always in that mud. And I get that. And so the idea that, hey, we're all muddy, let's take off our clothes. There's a certain logic there. There's a certain logic taking off those clothes. But I tell you what, when they do that, and then they start being curious, I don't know. Got to figure out where that line is. All right? Say one other thing about my dog. If you abuse a dog when you're training it, that dog will remember. And that dog will respond. If it's a guy, dog could be scared of other guys. All depends, okay? So we've got to look into this. We owe this to our community. We owe it to our people that we enjoy, that we love. So we got to get in there and figure this out. Hope to do my part. Looking forward to the meeting.